Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Genesee, New York here, our Rags to Riches series here. We're currently on the corner of Hutton and Maple Avenue. Just happens to be where I spawned in the game. Everyone, I have no idea why we're here, but that is where we are. Looks like we're near the edge of the map here as well. So again, if you're maybe new to this series, Evan, we're starting off with contracting here on this series because, hey, we have... I thought we could walk off the edge of the map there for a second. I was starting to get a little worried, but nope. They got the edge of the map is the very edge of the map. I'll look down there. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, we're starting off with contracting to make a little bit of money here. Since last episode, I finished up the harvesting contract. There was just a little bit left on that one. Collected our money, and of course, I made sure we sold all the rest of the remaining wheat, everyone. That paid very, very nicely. In case you can't tell, we're sitting up to a nice tidy $140,000. With that being said, I am going to go in here a minute. Don't think I did yet. No, I didn't. We're going to repay the loan here real quick. So now we're down to, technically 95,000. I guess not quite 100,000 like I said there last episode we made, but we're real close to that one. And guess what? We're going to be doing some more contracts here again this episode. I also thought of a couple other things here as well. I realized, and I typically usually play with these settings turned on, but I had the like AI buy fuel turned on. Like, you know what? If we're doing contracts here, it'd probably be better off if I turn that off. So I have turned that off now, as well as all the rest of these here as well. So I've got them all off here at this point. We'll see once if we keep that. We might make some change to that here in the future, everyone. But at least for now, and I've got those settings turned off. Also, it is really dark over there, isn't it? Well, we'll head over to... Actually, you know what? I guess we'll just... let's go take some contracts here. And I was looking at this here before I started recording. It looks like we got... Oh... Well, that just changed. Bummer. Yeah, there was a really nice one, everyone. A really nice one. I'm tempted to go back and see if I can get that back. Okay, and we're back, Evan. I couldn't resist restarting the game, see if the contract would come back here. And hopefully for obvious reasons, right? I mean, a $111,000 contract. That's like, yes, please. So we're going to borrow the items for that one. These machines, okay, excellent. And I figure we're going to grab field 14 here as well. We'll maybe throw a course play or something on one of these, Evan, and we're going to probably do the other one. They're both... Oh, I guess it doesn't show me what equipment. I think they're both like the same cultivator, different tractors here, if I remember correctly. So we're going to borrow that one as well. Of course, at some point, Evan... Ooh, fertilizing. There's a nice big fertilizing contract. Harvesting contract. Ooh, well, at least you get... Oh, okay, it gives you 2 trailers. That's really not that useful unless you got another tractor. Like I mentioned here with the harvesting contract we just finished with the wheat, everyone, something I'm learning here is I think we're definitely going to want to look into grain carts or multiple trucks or something, because that was definitely a major slowdown here. I'm going to assume this one goes with this cultivator. And yeah, we got a blue tractor and a red tractor. Oh well. Well, I think you folks can figure out what tractor I'm driving. It ain't the blue one. Nope. That is not a very good looking cultivating tractor, if you ask me. Just my opinion. Anyway, okay, so we, actually, what field does we need to go to with this one here? It probably doesn't actually matter. We could probably go to either one, I think, but... So, field 14, that was the blue tractor. That needs to go to field 14, okay. Where is field 14? I presume it's probably down on this side of the map here somewhere. 5, 17... okay, there's 22, so that's just down the road. 14. Oh, just down the road as well. Not too bad, Evan. Not too bad. I don't have a marker by that field, so I don't know that I can really have auto drive, but it's not that far away, so we'll just drive down there. I don't know why the mountains look so dark all of a sudden. No idea what's up with that one. Pretty dark and ominous looking. That side as well. Wow. I thought it was just down the road. And of course, I say down the road. This is a 4X map, as I've mentioned, everyone. So 4 times larger than your standard size map. So, it doesn't look like it'll take that long. Yeah, it's going to take twice as long to get wherever you're going. And it's twice the distance in both directions. And no, everyone, that does not make it a 2X map. That makes it a 4X map. There seems to be some problem doing math here these days. If a map is 2 times wider by 2 times longer, that does not make it a 2x map, and that makes it a 4x map. And no, that is not a debatable point. That is a matter of fact. So, okay. We're just gonna do a little loop right here. Should be pretty good. So I'm gonna start recording here a minute. I don't know if that's actually, yeah, we probably don't actually want it connected there, do we? Let's see if we get that cleared here a minute. So from this one to this one we do not want. I'll probably go this one to this one, though. That should be fine. And then I'll go from that one to that one, and we should be good. This is field 14, right? So we'll call this field 14. Lots of large open areas on this map, I've noticed. Good for course play and auto drive and all that good stuff, of course, right, everyone? At least if you ask me anyway. Boy, if I set this up with a grain cart course at some point, that might not be a real good route there. Oh, well. At least auto drive can figure out how to get to the field here. Oh, at the waypoint. I thought we had another waypoint there, but I guess not. I'm going to move that just a little bit more like up there. That looks good. And then we want to go this way. And probably that way. Okay. And then I'm going to throw a course play on this job, everyone. We got... Oh, that's right. Got a payroll. I was going to say, I was just looking back up there. I was like, wait a minute. We didn't have that much money before. Nope. Back. Wrong way. There we go. That's back down to where it's supposed to be. Pay that back off here a minute. Okay, course play, field, sure, multiple tools. Headlands, we probably should do at least one. Oh, that's, wait a minute. Oh, that is good, okay. I was looking at the green, I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. I wonder why that green's showing up. Huh. That's interesting. Can't say I've seen that before, I don't think. First waypoint, drive the course. And like I said, that should be nice, easy. 50, was it 55,000, I think, for that one? And then 111 for this next one here. So yeah, we're gonna be making some money here on this one, hopefully. And that should be pretty much what we're gonna get, well, less the money we have to put back for borrowing the equipment here, everyone. That is pretty much what we're gonna make from these contracts, because there's no additional costs, I don't think, right? Because we're just cultivating. We're not gonna pay for any of the fertilizer, seed, or anything like that. That is always something to keep in mind when you're doing contracts. I'm doing seed and fertilizing contracts, or spraying too, for that matter. You need to buy the spray, the fertilizer, the seed, all that good stuff. So that being said, I think the harvesting ones are probably some of your better money-making contracts. Just again, once you're done with the contract, everyone, make sure you finish harvesting the field, and then you can sell the rest as profits for yourself. Although, you know, once the government gets a wind of those profits, everyone, those profits won't be near as big as what you think they are. By the time the government's done taxing their profits, you'll have almost nothing left, most likely. Yeah, I know, but it's a red tractor. Better than a blue tractor, though, if you ask me. Pretty sure us red tractors than blue for us. Red and green tractor owners will probably agree with that one, right? Okay, let's see what's here. We need to go to field 22, which I think was a little further. Oh, yeah, so pretty much just across the corner here from 14, so not much further. Again, for those of you who have not seen this map, it has some very gentle rolling hills to it. Mostly flat, but like I said, it does have a little bit of hillage going on too, so that's kind of nice. Something I've always said to him, and I always like a map with a little bit of hills. Just big, open, flat maps. A little boring. Just a little bit boring there, if you ask me. Of course, we're just going to be cultivating a mostly flat field here. Might be a little boring. I don't know. We'll see once. Okay, we'll get an auto drive location set up for this here as well. Yeah, we can start recording right off that one there. That should be pretty good. Back up there a little bit. The red pointer there indicates what line it's going to go off of or which point. Okay, and we'll create field 22. turn in a little bit better. Yeah, like I said, there's some nice, large, open, grassy areas on this map. Perfect for AI type work. Okay. Oh, actually, what? We need to leave that open yet, because I need to finish connecting this. We need to go from here to... probably want to go to that one, actually. That one, too. We'll go to that one. Sure. And I probably really should connect this one over here, too, so I can come from the other direction. Though, with the poles here, not sure how well that'll work. I guess we'll have to just maybe watch that here in the future, but... As I mentioned the last episode, I think by the time we're done with this map, we'll probably have quite the auto drive network here on this map. Doing all the contracts, we'll probably end up who knows what fields here. We probably won't hit all of them if I had to guess, but we'll definitely be getting to a few of them, that's for sure. Wow, it's the biggest cultivator they could give us. Need a nice large American, 60 or 80 foot cultivator. That's what we need right about now. One, not that this one is any slouch either, but this is probably what, 45, maybe 50. It might be 50. So let's get some GPS going here. I gotta say, that is definitely one of the nice changes here with GPS. We're gonna go 358, I think. 45 feet, Evan. 45 feet. Yep. Oh well. This actually might be more of an angle. This is more of an angle than, was it field 5 we were on, right? 397 for this field. We'll see once, everyone. But yeah, the newer version of GPS here in Farming Simulator 22 of is automatically enabled on any contract, or at least most contract vehicles, everyone. Because otherwise, oh boy, if you had to drive this by yourself, oh my goodness, nope, probably wouldn't happen, everyone. But at least there's auto or a GPS, and I don't know about you folks, I kind of like that myself. GPS, as I've said before, were probably one of my more favorite mods. I think the 397 would have been the better choice, everyone. Let's just for the fun of it, go ahead and create another one here. Let's try, I say 397. 357 is what I should say. Now one, 357. Yeah, that does look a little more accurate, doesn't it? I think I'm going to go ahead and save that here as well then. 357. I told you folks, this is going to be the one thing that's probably going to annoy me about this map. It's the whole map has obviously been turned, everyone. The map author didn't take the time, obviously, to straighten it, unfortunately. So everything is a couple of degrees off kilter. Now, of course, I understand the fields that aren't straight. And like 44, that edge is not straight. I get that. I'm 42, 40, those edges are not straight. But the roads, the fields here, obviously are rectangular in shape for the most part. And yeah, the map author just decided not to keep them that way, I guess. I don't know why, but oh well. Maybe we should go on 396, that one. Just shift the GPS line over a little bit. Might cause a little bit of a problem here on the next pass. We'll see how bad this is. Gotta keep an eye on it, make sure the cultivator keeps working here. Actually, per the game, this looks to be considered a shallow cultivator. Oh, interesting. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to see if I could open course play. Course play will not open unless you actually open it with the key binding control, which I actually like, everyone. I've said for how many versions of Farming Simulator now, I wish that was the default. I don't think it is that I know of, but the default has always been open to or open with right mouse click. But and of course, as you folks watch know, I always set that to the delete key or the default key binding as opposed to the mouse control. So that way, when you're playing with the mouse, loaders, all that good stuff, any sort of mouse controls, of course, is always constantly open and wrecking the whole mouse control experience. And like, no, just keyboard shortcut, good enough. Reminder again, if you want to check this map out, Evan, link is down below in the description. I don't know if there's other websites you can get this map from or not, Evan. I got this off the American Style Modding website. That's something to keep in mind. You do need an account to download the mod from that website. So again, if you want to download this map, Evan, you do need an account with the American Style Modding website. Just something to keep in mind there. Also, of course, I don't believe this is available on the console 4X map. Not on the official Farming Simulator mod hub either, to my knowledge, so... Anyway, we'll head over to the comments. I want to see you folks have to say here from the last episodes. Norton was saying, would Courseplay work if it was set to no wages? That is an excellent question there, Norton. And I thought about trying that. I don't know. I thought about trying it, but I didn't actually try it. But I thought about saying, I wonder if I set Courseplay to 0. But that seemed a little too cheatish here to me, Evan, for what we're trying to do. It's like, boy, if I set it to 0, it actually works. But, yeah, I don't know, Evan. I don't know. If anyone else happens to know, let us know, Evan. So, you know, if you have no money and you want to use Courseplay, and you set Courseplay to no wages, will it work? Actually, can you even set it to no wages anymore? Wow, field 14 is 20%. Does that give you folks an idea of how much the headland actually matters on a field? Like, Courseplay is not even done with the headland on field 14, everyone, and he's already 20% down to the field. Like, 20%. And it was just like that part of the headland. That's pretty impressive. Of course, it's taken us how long just to get to this end of the field here? Wow, and this is not even, this is the short end of the field. I'm gonna wait till we get to that end. That is longer yet. Oh my goodness. Killen was saying the video was only available in 360p when he watched it. The video quality, that is, 360p. Seems like YouTube had fixed that issue. I know for a while there when I was having a lot of issues with YouTube and not having the HD or the 4K version of the video available right away. That was a few months ago, but it seems like YouTube finally, and that was nothing I was doing. I mean, I haven't changed a thing here on my side of things as far as videos. So I don't know what was going on there for a while, but whatever it was, YouTube seems to have fixed it. And the videos, at least as of late, haven't had any problems that I've noticed. Oh, I know I was definitely getting a little bit annoying. Let's close, speaking of annoying, let's close auto drive here. I was definitely getting a little bit annoying here a few months ago. I went with YouTube. YouTube was literally taking like days sometimes to process the HD or the 4K version of the video. And it's like, really? Days? Sometimes I would upload it, and 2 days later it would finally be available in, you know, full HD or the 4K version. It's like, really? Come on, that's just ridiculous. I'm not sure what YouTube was doing with that, but like I said, whatever that was, that seems to have resolved itself. I suppose it's possible to definitely pop up every so often, but just a little something I have noticed, everyone. And it's going to depend if you have the internet for it, everyone. But if you have the internet for it, even if you don't have a 4K display, everyone, if you turn your video quality up to 4K, even on, you know, like a full HD 1080p display, everyone, it's going to look a lot better with YouTube, I've noticed. So, in my case, Evan, the display I watch my YouTube videos on, I don't have a 4K display there. It's just 1080p. But turning that resolution in YouTube up to 4K, Evan, really makes a big quality difference. Even on, again, when you think watching a 1080p video on a 1080p display, that'd be good, right? Like turning it up to 4K, you really shouldn't notice a difference. But at least with YouTube, Evan, there's a difference. There's a big difference. Of course, with that being said, everyone, you know, 4K takes that much more bandwidth, so you got to make sure you have the internet for that before you are trying that trick. I'm not exactly sure how much bandwidth YouTube necessarily recommends for their 4K, but I'm sure it's a fair amount. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Christopher. Hetro had an interesting question here and a little maybe money-saving trick if it would work. He was saying when fertilizing in Farming Simulator 19, you can manually lower the percentage to 60% with precision farming and still complete the contract with less fertilizer costs. Does this still hold true in Farming Simulator 22? Well, I don't know, and we might have to try that here at some point. With that being said, Evan, I have never had much success, and I don't know, maybe you folks can tell me, am I doing something wrong? But I've never had much success with turning down the fertilization rate here with precision farming. Like, yeah, we're in a cultivator, so it's not going to show it up. But normally, I mean, you open up your help menu, and it shows it right there. You know, change your fertilization rate. It's never worked. I don't know. Maybe I'm probably doing something wrong. Probably something I'm doing wrong. But still, I've never had much success with changing that. So, oh. Oh, how's Courseplay doing over on field 14? Is about... Oh, actually, no, he should be done with the headland, because I told him to do one headland, right? So, yeah, he should be going up and down the field now. Looks like he's going up and down with the angle of the field there for the most part. I'm sure Courseplay is going to enjoy this here, too, with all the angled fields. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Hired workers too, for that matter. You know, we might only be a couple of degrees out of one, but with the length of these fields, a couple of degrees out over this length actually adds up to be a fair amount, right? Even only maybe being 1 or 1.5 degrees off, which is probably what we were on field 5 when we were harvesting. Looks like that field was maybe only 1.5. Somewhere, it was somewhere between 1 and 2 of them. I don't know what number, unfortunately, but somewhere between 1 and 2 degrees off. Hatcho saying, good video, nice looking map. I should move over a little into the field, do on a 360 degree angle, then just clean up the two sides. That would be a way of doing it, everyone. Yeah, rather than trying to follow the angle of the field, just admit defeat and just go straight and then clean up the sides. You could definitely do that. Straight down would probably be about, yeah, wow, that'd actually be quite a big difference there. That may be a lot of cleanup, but that would be one way to do it, everyone. Especially when you maybe can't actually get maybe necessarily the correct angle. Though that being said, I think we are pretty close here at this point. At least it feels like, anyway. It might be 396. I'm not sure. Hard to say. But like I said, again, when I started this map, that's the one thing I noted. Like, oh, this might get a little annoying. I don't know. Anyone else playing on this map as well? You find that annoying, or if not, just looking at the map, do you folks find that annoying? Because again, map. Anyone else find that annoying that like the whole map is just turned it slightly? Oh well, I guess whatever. Speaking of GPS here, I keep talking about them. I really should be calling it the guidance steering or the GS mod. Mod author, to my understanding, it's a little uptight when you call it the GPS because it's technically GS or guidance steering. GPS was the mod that was available back in Farming Simulator 17 and previous. That was actually like GPS mod. This one now is the GS mod. Still miss the old GPS though, if you ask me, everyone. The old GPS, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I wonder if that cultivator finishes over on the other field. I can bring him over to this field and have him help. I'm tempted to go over there and try that real quick. I wonder if I can actually go over and cultivate that field. Well, it ain't right. By the time we're done with these contracts here, we should be close to the $250,000 mark, which begs the really good question, Evan. If we're going to get some equipment, what equipment should we start with? I'm just going to sneak across the road now. I'm just curious, Evan, to see if I can use this tractor on this field, or is it going to have me locked to that field? It would appear it is going to let me. There we go, Evan. Well, so if I take 2 contracts and I've got 2 different fields I need to work on, Evan, good to know. I can kind of borrow one piece of equipment for another piece on a different field. I like the looks of that. Notice, Evan, it does say reserved for contract work only there, so it's not like I can go take this off, and I don't think it'll let me like do my own field. So if I like owned my own field, Evan, I don't think it will let you do that. But because these are both contract fields and they both need to be cultivated, that will work. Oh, speaking of working, this is going to take a while to do this here, isn't it? Field 27, we are going to be here well. And let's face it, I'm probably going to be throwing this on course play here at some point to finish the entire thing up, because, oh, you folks have, actually, you know what? I can, okay, I'm real curious, Evan. Ooh, I don't think course play is going to tell me until I started, though. Yeah, I don't think course play is going to tell me until I start a course. So we'll do 2 headlands here. Generate the course. Oh, generate the fieldwork course. There we go. Not close the generator. Wow, it's even taking a while to generate the, there we go. I'm finally, funny too, that course play doesn't angle like that. Oh well. I don't think course play appreciates the angle of these fields. Oh yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell what the time is until I actually start course play. So I'll have to try to do that, Evan, and I'll let you folks know here next episode what course play actually says the time to finish this field is. Actually, we can go look at the other one. How long does it take to finish field 14? And 14 looks like it's maybe half the size of 22. Hour, actually, that's not bad, Evan. That is actually not bad. Hour and a half. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I thought that would have been a little bit longer, but, and go. Well, I'll just stick going up and down the field, everyone. Up and down. Back and forth. Ah, so much fun, isn't it, everyone? So much fun. That actually begs the question, maybe for some of you people watching that don't play Farming Simulator, I don't know if anybody watching doesn't play Farming Simulator or not, but if you don't, why would you want to play a game like this, Evan? Well, something I've always said, Evan, this is a game you can just sit back, relax, and play / watch. Nothing really hard about this game per se, Evan. There's nothing like, I don't know if I want to say goal-wise. I mean, obviously, you probably have a goal. I mean, your goal is going to be maybe to buy a field, get some bigger equipment, buy a certain piece of equipment or something. You're probably going to have some goals, Evan, but the game itself doesn't necessarily have, like, a pathway to that, right? I mean, you can take whatever pathway you want. There's nobody shooting back at you in this game, so it's, yeah, just one of those games you can sit back, relax, and play. At least my personal preference. I would sit back, turn on a YouTube video or something, and yes, just play some good old Farming Simulator. Nothing to it, if you ask me. One very relaxing waste of time there, shall we say? Oh, speaking of wasting time, I mean, I guess I'll stop wasting you folks' time, and we'll wrap it up here for. Well, I got darker tints, or is it just me? It must have. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here for today. And so that, folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and till next time.